To mark the start of Asia Pacific American Heritage Month, Google on Tuesday dedicated its doodle to Yamamoto, one of the first Asian American writers to earn a literacy accolade after World War II, who recounted the experience. Japanese immigrants to America, his writing have frequently focused on the issues that divided the early generation of Japanese in the United States. Particularly, the immigrant Issei desires to preserve their language, while the American generation Nisei learned towards assimilation through expressions of loyalty to the United States and embracing the English language. To say that the 1940s were a difficult time for Japanese immigrants to the United States who radically underestimate the hatred and violence they had to endure on a daily basis. The highlighting of his experience and the work that resulted it seems all the more relevant in light of recent outbreak of violence directed against Asian American and Pacific Islander community in the United States. The daughter of immigrant strawberry farmer from Japan, Yamamoto was born in Redondo Beach, California in 1921. Due to race-based laws, her family was forced to relocate frequently. But as a teenager, she found solace in writing, frequently contributing news and letters under the pseudo-Napoleon to newspaper that served the Japanese American community. She wrote about the bullying to a black family named Short suffered from white neighbor in Fontana. After the family died in an apparent arson attack, they scolded themselves for using terms such as suspected or allegations to describe threats against the family. Yamamoto quit journalism after writing the 1948 story High Heel Shoes, a dissertation which focused on the sexual harassment to which women frequently subjected. The following year, she would follow that up with 17 Celeb, exploring the generational gap between Issei and Nisei. Her 1950 tragedy, The Legend of Miss Sasagawara, tells the story of a young girl in the resentment camp deemed insane only to be revealed to be lucid in the face of her Buddhist father repression. Her work in recent years has continued to advocate against racism, sexism, and violence. And in 1986, she won the American Book Award from the Before Columbus Foundation for lifetime achievement for her contribution to literature and multicultural American. She died at the age of 89 in 2011 after suffering a stroke a year earlier. Thank you, Issei Yamamoto. Thank you for your contribution to the literatures. Thank you for watching.